Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This video I'm gonna do today is a what's in our hospital bag video.
I could feel it, I could feel it, I could feel it in the air around me. And I could see it, I could see it, I could see it, 'cause it all surrounds me. You got my love down, baby, got my love down. Whoa, all I need is your love.
I am a huge fan of these videos. I can't tell you how many I watched in preparation of packing our own bag. I'm kind of excited to be making this video. Amy has asked me to organize our bags a little bit better, so I'm also taking this opportunity to do that. I'm just gonna clarify that we are bringing 4 different bags. The first bag that we're bringing is a rolling suitcase for Amy and myself. The way that I've broken it down inside the suitcase is one half is all of our clothes and toiletries and things that we're going to be using when we're in the recovery room, and the other half is quick stuff that we can grab that we may need when we're actually in labor. The second bag that we're bringing is baby boy's diaper bag. This one is from Target, I believe, and it's a backpack style. This has everything that we are going to need for him. Our hospital provides almost everything, literally anything that you will need, our hospital provides. Diapers, wipes, any cream, they bathe him, all that, everything. This is just stuff that we are going to bring on top of that and things that I feel like we may want or need while we're there. Another bag that we bring is our toiletry bag. The only reason why this is separate is because we're still using this stuff daily. Toothbrushes, hairbrush, face wash, makeup removers, coconut oil for my stretch marks, things that we're still using every day. What I've done is, instead of having everything in the drawer or the medicine cabinet, I've put it in this toiletry bag and we leave it on the counter and just use what we need to on a daily basis from this bag, so that when we do need to get up and go for the hospital, we can just grab that and go. The things that are not in here that we will need to grab are just our shampoo and conditioners or anything that we use in the shower, just because we are still showering daily and we're still using that stuff in there. I may get some small containers to put a little shampoo and conditioner and stuff in, but I'm really not opposed to just grabbing what's in the shower, throwing it in that bag when we need to go, and going from there. That's the third bag. The fourth bag, which I'm actually not going to show you guys everything that's in there, but I am going to go over the list just because right now I'm using one of our cameras, the computer is charging, it's kind of in limbo. I'm organizing that bag right now. But anyway, the fourth bag is another backpack. It is just a regular black and white Under Armour backpack, which I will show you. And in that it has all of our electronics and whatnot. So I'm actually going to start with that bag since I don't have that bag physically here, and I do have a list of the things that are inside of it. First and foremost, before you pack any bags, make yourselves a list, okay? I made it a huge list, and I'm not bringing everything that's on here, but it was a great way to organize my thoughts, put what I thought we would need. And I definitely recommend, after you make this list, go over it with your partner. You'd be surprised some of the things that you thought they wouldn't want that they do want, or that they would want there that they actually don't need. And maybe you forgot things that they've remembered. So definitely start with the list and go over it with your partner, break it down and pack it that way. It makes everything so much easier and much less stressful when you're going over it while you're packing it. So the first bag that we're going over is what I'm kind of referring to as our electronics bag. This is going to have any of the camera stuff that we need, camera chargers, phone chargers, don't forget that, as well as an extension cord, just in case the outlets are further away from anything. If you want to be using your phone or your computer while you're in the hospital, but the cord doesn't quite reach, you have that extension cord so that you can still use your device while you're charging it. That also will include my headphones, just in case I can't sleep or Amy can't sleep, or we're watching Netflix or listening to music and we don't want to bother the other person. Pack some headphones. That's pretty much everything in there. Any other electronic devices that you guys use regularly or want to have there, I recommend putting in there. I think we'll also have some DVDs because our rooms have TVs with DVD players, so just in case, we'll have that. Another thing that I'm not showing you guys, but that we are taking, are pillows. Our hospital recommends bringing your own pillows and in colored pillowcases so that they know they're not hospital property. I'm bringing my body pillow, my boppy pillow, and then just a regular pillow that I sleep on. Amy's gonna bring her pillows as well. She loves her pillows, so definitely whatever pillows you need to be comfortable, bring them with you. The next thing that I'm gonna go through is our suitcase. Or our hospital bag. And Amy and I decided to use one rolling suitcase, as I showed you guys. The first thing inside of it is just a folder. Any type of folder, divider, whatever you want to use. In here we've got some paperwork that we want to have with us at the hospital. For example, we've already pre-registered with our hospital and we've already prepaid for our stay in labor and delivery. So I have a copy of that receipt in here. If for any reason they're like, oh, you have to pay us, we already did. We also decided to have my placenta encapsulated, so I have a liability waiver that the hospital needs to sign. And then also some of the forms that we got from our baby classes have some really helpful information about baby's first few days. So we're gonna put some of those in here as well. Definitely bring this. Any paperwork that the hospital gives to you or anything that you want to give to them, you want to keep in a safe place. So I just recommend bringing this so that you know that you have it and you know where you'll find this stuff. The next thing that I have is a massage roller. You can use any type of massager. I know they have like those handheld ones with like the little ball in it that you can rub. I love my Tiger Tail. I'm obsessed. It's been helping me with my lower back pain, my hip pains, tightness in my legs, stuff like that. So we're definitely bringing this for labor. And then I'm also including, a friend of mine gave this to me. She got it in her bump box that she was receiving every month when she was pregnant. And it's labor massage oil. It's unscented. It's especially for labor. This is what it looks like. I'm bringing this so that when Amy does massage me and she's not using the Tiger Tail, we have the massage oil. Hopefully that'll help. So yeah, there's that. And we are packing our heating pad. They recommend that you bring the ones that you can microwave or throw in the freezer. I'm bringing this one because, like I said, I'm bringing an extension cord, so if it's long enough, it can reach. So yeah, heating pad. Another thing that we are bringing are some women's Depends, because I know that in the hospital they offer and they provide for you the pads that you're gonna need post-labor. They provide at our hospital the Dermaplast spray for numbing down there if you have stitches or anything, any swelling. But I'm bringing these. These are women's Depends. I just feel like, and I've also heard that they're more comfortable and you're not dealing with like the pad and the mesh panties and the liner and all that stuff. So I just have these as like a just in case. If I prefer to use these, I've got some. Socks, because if your feet are cold, you're gonna wanna wear your socks. Pajamas for Amy, so for your partner. Got slippers here for walking around the hospital. And also to keep my feet warm. And I'm also packing a pair of just flip-flops for if I'm in the shower or if it's hot. I get hot, I know I always get hot. And I don't want to put the slippers on, I have those. A zip-up sweatshirt, again, in case it is cold, because I know that they keep the rooms pretty cold. 2 nursing bras. One that is like a thin, almost sports bra-like with removable pads, and one that's just like a regular bra. And I also have a going home outfit, which I'm kind of wearing right now, which is basically just my maternity shorts and a maternity shirt. I'm choosing shorts because I'm due August 5th. It is going to be super hot, so I'm not gonna wanna go home in pants, just in case I am packing my maternity leggings as well. Another thing that I have that I'm obsessed with, I love this. I got this at pinkblushmaternity.com, is my nursing robe. Oh my God, the material is so nice. It's so thin. I love wearing it already just around the house because it is so hot, because it's summer. They have all different kinds of designs, but it's nursing, so it ties on the inside as well as on the outside, and where it ties, it allows you to just be able to pull it over and nurse on either side. So I love this thing. I know I'm gonna use this even after nursing. It's amazing. pinkblushmaternity.com, not sponsored, just love it. Check it out. I've also packed some very comfy pajamas, loose fitting shorts, as well as a button down top. Again, handy for nursing, so you can just unbutton and nurse when you need to. I've also packed another very loose fitting, very comfy t-shirt that I'll either wear while I'm there or wear home with my maternity leggings or shorts. So that's pretty much everything that's in our bag. Amy will also be packing a going home outfit for herself. I know we're gonna be wearing stuff to the hospital when we go, so there's always that, but she hasn't packed hers yet. She's been very busy with work, but she's easy. I'm the tough one that's gonna like want to be comfortable and not be sure what I'm gonna want to wear. She's gonna pack a pair of jeans, pack a t-shirt, bra. You also want to pack extra underwear for your partner. You're not gonna want to go home in any of your nice underwear, so if you don't want to pack Depends or you don't want to wear the mesh underwear, pack some granny panty style that you can put a pad in and you don't care if they get messed up. The next bag that I have is our toiletry bag, and that is this guy here. This is the one that I've been keeping on the counter with everything that we use daily. I'm not going to go over everything that's in here because it's totally preferential. I know that some girls like to go through and say, oh, this is the kind of makeup that I'm using and bringing, and this is the kind of shampoo, and this is my moisturizer, and this is not a beauty video, so I'm not going to go over any of that. I am, however, going to go over some of the basics that I think you guys should have, besides the obvious, you know, toothbrush, toothpaste, face wash, moisturizer if you use it, makeup removers if you're going to be wearing makeup, hairbrush, stuff like that. I'm going to go over some things that I think are essentials that you might forget about. The first thing that I have here is what I've been using for my stretch marks. I've been using two different things, but as of late I've just been using organic coconut oil. I use this 2 to 4 times a day, and from what I have been told, from what many have experienced that I know, your stretch marks, if you have them or if you don't have them, sometimes don't show up, or they get worse after. They don't show up until after labor. Your skin's stretched over 9 months and it's gonna go back for some people very quickly. So they recommend bringing your stretch mark treatment, which for me is coconut oil and then bio oil, which I'm almost out of. This stuff is not cheap. This little tiny bottle is about 20 bucks. And I could go through this in like 2 weeks with how often I was using it. So I recommend the coconut oil. It's much less expensive. It's organic. The one that I bought, it's non-GMO, it's all natural, and it's just, it works for me. So that's what I'm bringing. Bring your stretch mark treatment. The next thing that I recommend, just based on what my mommy friends have told me, is bringing some type of nipple balm or nipple butter, because you're going to start breastfeeding and it can be painful and your nipples can get chapped. The one that I'm bringing is from the Honest Company Organic Nipple Balm. It just looks like this. I'm just throwing it in with my toiletries so that if and when I need them, I know where it is and it's handy. Another thing that I recommend is bringing anything that you like to use to keep your hair pulled back, pushed back, out of your face, off of your chest, whatever. I have longer hair, so when I'm going to be breastfeeding, I'm not going to want my hair to just be chilling here. I'm going to want it pulled back. So I do have my little bag that has my bobby pins, as well as extra hair ties. These are the kind that I use, and also a headband to just pull my hair back. Those are some things that I think we don't really think about in the moment, or based on recommendations, those are things that I'm going to want to bring. So that's what's in our toiletry bag. One more thing that I forgot that is not in my suitcase yet is my postpartum belly band, because I actually ordered it off Amazon and it's not getting here until tomorrow. But you definitely want some type of postpartum support to kind of help everything go back to where it needs to be. So that's something that'll also be in my suitcase. Last but not least, we're gonna go over baby boy's hospital bag, which I know I have more than I need in here, but between my wife and I, we like to be more prepared, and we're gonna be those parents that are obsessed with our child. Anyway, this is what's in his bag. The first thing is his little Hug Buddy sheep. This is more of just like a special thing. When I was a baby, I came home with a stuffed animal from the hospital and had it up until the time that I was 16 or 17. I'll save that for a story time video, but basically I would still have it had I not been on a cruise ship that sank in Greece. Yeah, real life. Anyway, this is his Hug Buddy. This is what I want him to get when he's in the hospital, come home with from the hospital, and hopefully keep, you know, as his little special item. So this is like baby boy's special item. Swaddle blankets. These are either the Muslin or the Aden and Anais, which are the two brands I'm obsessed with. These I like because they're thin. You can use them to swaddle them in. You can use them as a nursing cover. You can use them as a stroller blanket. Stroller blanket. Did I say blanket? I don't know. Stroller blanket. You can use them for a lot of different things, and they're great, so we're bringing 2 of those. We are also bringing his little handmade blanket that one of my really good friends made for him. It's just soft and something that we can lay out and, you know, just have because we want to. And then we also have a couple different outfits for him. One of them is because we want to get newborn photos of him in this outfit while we're still there, which is another reason why we brought the blanket. You can like lay out the blanket on the bed, make it as like a cute little backdrop, and then we have this little, it's like a beanie and a diaper cover that our friends made for us. We want to take some newborn photos of him in that. And then we did bring a few onesies slash outfits. He has his little beanie that we got that goes with his little going home outfit, which is basically just a onesie that says I love mommy and some pants with a sheep on the butt because it's cute. Why not? We also brought a long sleeve onesie, and we packed 2 sleepers for him. One thinner one like this and one that is a little bit warmer, but like, I mean, it's gonna be summer, so it's gonna be warm. Anyway, we just brought these just depending on what we want to put him in when we come home. I also have one onesie in here that our friend made for us. This is a size 0 to 3 months, so in the event that I have like a 10-pound baby and he can't fit into the newborn stuff, here's his going home outfit. So yeah, that's that. What else do we have in here? We have burp cloths because he will spit up. Things may get messy, so we have some burp cloths in here. And then also an actual swaddle. It's like one of those swaddle me's. So in case he, you know, is fussy and really enjoys being swaddled, we have an actual swaddle, not just the blankets. The last couple things that we have in here, other beanies in case we want to put those on him, some mittens so that he doesn't scratch himself. Some of the onesies that we have are the ones that you can pull over their hands, but we also are bringing 1 pair of mittens just in case, and some newborn socks. Okay, so as I was editing this video, I realized that I forgot 2 very important things that were in our electronics bag that I didn't show you that I thought were really important ones. So I'm just gonna, it's just 2 things, and I'm just gonna throw those in here before I close out this video. The one thing is your baby book, that if you're gonna be taking one, and then also your focal point for when you are going through contractions and just trying to get through the pain. So I'm going to show you those 2. We have our baby book, and the reason for bringing that is because most of them, or ours anyway, has a spot for their hands and feet if you want to do that. And then it also has it, you write in details of like the doctor who delivered and when your labor pains began and the first people to see you, and you know, stuff like that. So you definitely want to bring that with you. And then the focal point for us, I'm using a photo, well, a frame. This was a gift at our baby shower from our friend Emily. It says coming soon, and it has one of his 4D ultrasounds. But I also want a picture of our dog, Domino, because she just helps me be relaxed and makes me feel happy. Since she can't actually be at the hospital, I'm just bringing a picture. So I'll have both of these as my focal point. So yeah, those are 2 other important things that I think I should mention. All right, so that's gonna do it for our hospital bags. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below for us. If there's anything that you'd like to see on this channel, please leave them below. We love to hear from you guys. All of our social media and email are in the description down below. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This journey is about to get really real and we are so excited. New videos will be coming as we get them. Life's about to get really unpredictable and really exciting. But what did you guys have in your hospital bags, if you've already had a baby, that you found useful, and what was one thing that you thought was like a total waste? Leave it down in the comment below. Thumbs up, subscribe. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.